I've got that piece of paper that everyone told me to get, so I'll figure it out. Well, I realized I would probably give my dad an anxiety attack if I didn't at least try to get a job. So I flew down to a job fair in Florida, talked to a bunch of people, and ironically, the very first company, while I was looking at my resumes, going to walk to different sales and marketing tables, this guy pulls me aside and he's like, "Hey, tell me about yourself." So I had a conversation with him. He ended up working with a national sign company who was in Chicago, and they had a satellite office in Florida. So I was like, "Okay, great, here you go. Here's my resume." But I wasn't trying to work in the sign industry. I thought I was going to go get a marketing job. So ironically, that was the only place that called me back to give me an interview. And from there, I had already gone back to Ohio, but I knew that I was going to be moving to Florida shortly. So I tried to set up a remote interview, and they said, "Nope, too many people say they're moving to Florida and they don't. So we need to do an in-person interview." So I remember calling my dad from where I was, the restaurant I was waiting tables, going, "Man, I looked at plane tickets. They're $400. I don't know." And I ended up deciding, you know what? I'm booking this flight. I'm getting this job, and I'm going to change the trajectory of my life forever. And I said, by booking this flight, I will go get this job. So that's how I ended up in the sign world. And it was the best bet that I've placed on myself. And I've been able to continue to place bets on myself throughout my career. And every single time, good things happen.